Anyways, keep cutting, and we are back. We are back, back like John Wick. Alright, so I'll be back. Motherfucker, this morning, I saying just now. This morning was somewhere around here. Don't like shit, you know. This morning, I think I was going to work. I think this Bolo day, the 29th or the 22nd. I said, but no, the 22nd passed already. Can't be the 22nd. It must be the 29th. Yeah. But I'll call you on chill. Battery dying.
Channel. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't work while it's charging.
Ah, nigga. Battery 15. That's how it goes. All right, what next? So we have 7 at 2 inches, 7 pieces at 2 inches. It's almost done. We have a stop block. Well, actually, 4 stop blocks, inch and a half by inch and a half, 2 inches. We got sent 1 by 14. Man, my battery running low. That's um. What are you got sent back? You're tracking properly. I just got this gimbal. That's the one with the tracker on the actual tripod. And when I unboxed it, I saw the tripod stand. The legs had some dirt underneath it. So I knew somebody probably ordered it before me and sent it back. And I figured out why. It's a bit shaky. The stand shakes a lot, and it doesn't track all the time. Not sure why. It's like every now and then it's like telling your cameraman, you know. But I guess it's not that bad. Better than not having it at all, right? Maybe maybe because it uses facial recognition, I have to make sure I'm always facing it. Um, maybe, don't know. I suggest you do it inch and a half by inch and a half, 2 inches long. Hello, come on, dude. Do your job. Follow me. So here's something I learned. I am originally from the Caribbean, from St. Lucia, been welding and fabricating for a long time now, but we fabricate differently on the island. Most of the things we do are custom built. So a customer would come to us um, and try their best to describe to us whatever it is that they want built, and would build it. So basically, we will never build the same thing twice. So after building for one customer, The next project would be something totally different. So we never need, like, we never really need to go through the whole blueprint, production, shop drawings, all that kind of stuff. And most of our builds we do it with sketches. We just sketch it out, have the dimensions, calculate all our measurements, cut and sometimes we just design, would actually design it partially, and then as we're building, we'd continue designing and finalize the build. Right? That's how most of us do it or did it. But coming up here in America, I've been here for 3 to 4 years now. I think I came up in 2021, November 2021. Coming up here, welding in different with different companies, different settings. I learned something very valuable. When when we get a project, right, and we get the raw materials, a length of steel. So that's let's say 5 inches by 5 inches, right? We have the full length of steel. If we get a blueprint or drawing or shop drawing and it says like that part, 2 inch long, the moment we cut that, that becomes a product. So that's a product, right? A two inch by 5 inches by 5 inches piece of steel. That's a product, and it actually has a price. There's a price for manufacturing it, the material cost, overhead cost, and the manufacturing process, and that's an actual product, right? So every single piece of material I'm cutting tonight is an actual product. It has a product number also. And then on the blueprint, you have the drawing with all the different products, right? Product numbers, so you know exactly where everything goes. And then when all these different products, like the stack of cut material you see behind me on the floor, come together, then you get the another product that is the actual build. We never looked at it that way um, back on the island. So that's I find that very valuable because what it made me realize that we never systemized the way we built our builds on the island. We never tried to build a product and then try to sell it to somebody else. It was always one of ones, right? So if one customer came and he wanted a gate, we'd figure out with him what design he wants, would sketch it out, right? And then if he approves of it, we'd do the estimate, right? The cost to build it. If he approves of the cost, we'd get the materials and we'd build it. And we'd never build the same design for anybody else. One of ones, right? But coming up here, I realize things are more standardized, right? You have standard measurements, standard heights, standard lengths, standard spacing, which makes it easier, which means you can actually sell that one product for multiple people. And I think that's a plus also because you get to build a system that actually makes everything more efficient. You only design once, then you build a system to manufacture it once, and then you can just keep manufacturing the same product over and over again and just sell it to as many people that want it. You market it and you sell it. You never have to design twice. You never have to build a system twice. And I think that's very valuable. So I will definitely will be using that. My gimbal's gonna die. Oh well. 1040. I will definitely be using that strategy for sure. Let me try something. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I can probably plug it to my laptop. I'll have to go on the other side. All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. There you have it. All right. So it's charging. All right. Cool. Yeah. So that's something I learned here, and I find it very valuable. So I'll definitely incorporate it in my fabrication shop back on the island for sure. So that's a product, right? Yep. Just taking the raw material and cutting it, it becomes a product. So if you could calculate the price of the material and whatever it costs to transport it and cut it, so let's say $3, then that product costs $3. And you'd mark it down in your system, and anytime you use it, you already know the price. You never have to go back and recalculate it. Just pull it out from the database and you can easily create an estimate or quotation for a customer. So that's the value of building systems when it comes to manufacturing. And that's something else too. I never viewed it as manufacturing. I always viewed it as welding and fabrication, right? Or custom fabrication, but never viewed it as manufacturing. And I think that makes a vast difference because it takes you out of one financial category and puts you in a higher financial category because of the efficiency. Yeah, I think for tracking too, you gotta keep looking at that camera. So here I'm manufacturing a product just by cutting this 2 inches. I've made a filings all over my brand new gaming laptop and stuff. Well, it has to pay for itself, that's for sure. There we have, so funny to me. You have a few products there. Well, the same product. So let's say each of these were $3. One, two, three, four, five, six. 360 is 18. $18. Manufacturing. Seven. That completes our list. 7 pieces at 2 inches. Looking like you have a chuck. Why? You don't know. All right, what's next? Um, all right. So our cut list says send one at 13 inches and finish parts. RBI to send finished parts. Gold saw get from M1186 cards. Okay, I get the location of the materials. But it says 16 inches, right? But the bar I have, the company says they sent me one piece, 13 inches long. Well, I think that's correct. Because I see one of them marked out. One is marked out. The total is 16. 2 at 2, 2 at 2, 2 at 2, 2 at 2. That's 16. And if one's marked out, that means 4 inches is already delivered, which leaves me with 12 inches and I have 13 inches. Did I say 13? No. 19. Alright, so I will double check the materials. Let's see. First, we'll look at the cut list to see where we find another instance of that material. 1.5 by 1.5. Scanning, scanning, scanning. I think I know what happened. He probably left the extra length so he could cut it in the saw. Because there's no other instance of that material. 1.5 by 8. Nope. 4 by 3s. Alright. So 0.5, 0.5, 0.25, 10 gauge, 12 gauge, W8, 2 inches, 2 by 2, 1.5 by 8, not 8, 1 by 4, 1 by 3, 1 by 2, 0.75, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 14, schedule 140, 1.5 by 3. Okay, so that's the only instance with 1.5 by 1.5. So that must be it. All right, I think they gave enough material so we could actually hold it in the vise of the bandsaw. That's all I can think of. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here because whoever did the cut list, they highlighted certain part numbers, but they never really explain why, right? So it's like they never finished the cut list properly. It sucks because that means I have to figure out the rest. And like I always say, once you cut a piece of metal, that's it. It's cut. All right, well, going again. 1.5 by 1.5 times 2 inches. So we cut it now. All right. I'm just gonna look around again one more time, just to be sure, because I don't want to mess this up. All right, so I got two short blocks. Let me grab them. All right, so I have these two blocks. 1.5 yes by 2 yes. Two pieces. So that's 4 inches. Right, so that's that too. Which means the blue highlighted square, the the blue highlighted part number means they've already delivered that. All right, so we need 2, 4, 6. Yeah. All right. Um, it will. All right. So 2, 2, 4, 6, 12 inches. Okay, that works. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight these. Mark them as completed. I'm actually cutting all the small parts first, and as I go through the cut list, I'll get to the larger parts. We have some really big, heavy, thick I-beams there to cut. We have some, I think 6 by 8, hollow sections. Let's see. It was all the way at the bottom. We have 4 by 3, 4 by 3. Oh, we have all these parts already. You know. I don't understand these people when they color code though. 3 by 3. Where is it? Ah, there it is. 8 by 6. 8 by 6 by half inch. One piece at 80, one piece at 80, one piece at 104, one piece at 92, another piece at 92, one more piece at 80. So we have like 4 pieces at 80, 2 pieces at 92, and one piece at 104. Then we have 7 by 5 inches by half inch also. That's hollow sections. Same measurements. We have a bunch of 2 by 2s to cut. Hollow sections again. Like it's at 147 and 120, about 20 of them, 20 pieces. Hey, and that's the next thing too. Alright, so we have a pin, 1 by 4. 1 by 4. 4 of them at 4 inches. So that's what's next. nice people on that. Alright, it's nice for the material, that's fine. Alright, 1 by 4. See, 1 by 4 is a big ass block of metal. Alright, let's see. We are putting the point 3/4 inch by 2. So we have the right 3/4 inch by 2. That's 1 inch by 2. Alright, let's find the 1 inch by 2. Let's see. Nope, nope. Really? No 1 inch by 2? I hear you, Banso. I hear you. I'm coming. Let's see. 1 by 6, 1 by 2.5. 1 inch by 2. I know we're not there. Oh man, I'm trying to get exhausted. 10:45. 1 hour and 50 more minutes to go. I'm on a countdown. Man, I can barely read this. Look, I need glasses, yo. I can't read this. Trying to read the name. I need glasses. Okay, what's next? 3/4 inch by 1 by 7. 14 inch piece. Right now we have that. Okay. My money is asleep. Wake up, dude. No wonder you got return. Just like return you want. Oh, oh my God. That's by 2 by 1 by 2. Alright, so that's this part 1 1. Yep. 1 1 by 2. 3/4 inch. Alright, so that's our next piece of material. We're gonna be cutting mount block, mount, pillar, mount block. Okay, cool. That's why I don't get it. I don't get it. These people. Alright, so is this so about 12 pieces at 7.5 and 4 pieces at 2 inches. I don't know, I think whoever's in that cut list eventually got exhausted with it and they just stopped doing the calculation. So he started well with calculations and now anything GG. Alright, where are we? Alright, we're 12, 5, 7.5, 9, 12, 4 and 2, that's 8. Okay, 98, alright, cool. That's all we have to do. So these two, I'll go ahead and I need that. Alright. Just 6 pieces to leave it here. 3 of them. 2 are 6 pieces. We have 5, we have 4, we have 5. And that'll be 6. If I can read this. Greetings from Venezuela, bro. How do you pronounce the name? Juan Farias. My apologies if I butcher your name. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm just here having a good time. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so that's it. Alright, cool. So we're doing sort of at 7.5 after that last step. So that's it. You have an old tip that do time already. Throw it away, man. You have it? More product? More product. Product, product, product. Oh, you want this bike too. Actually, you don't want this bike today anyway. I don't know. Nice. You commented again. Said hi. Brandon. Brandon Alvarez. What's up, bro? All right, so these, hey, wake up. Let's try. A lot of time to go to bed. Not on my watch. All right. I have worn and removed these gloves a million times. All right, this is 25, 04, 06, 860. That I wonder. I think that video doesn't work properly. I don't think it does. Abdel Mou, bonjour, ça va? Ça qu'a fait? Est-ce tout bagay ka ale bien? 0406860. Number two. Yeah. Another one done. Just double check. Always good to double check your measurements. Good. It's off by 132 meter tip. So that's precise. The whole tips are one out anyway. But the thing is, all builds have a tolerance, and in some cases, it's better too short than too long. If it's too long, that means you have to strengthen it again, recut, shorten it, grind it. If it's too short, just buy what's the like? Oh, let's say 1/16 of an inch. It's not bad, and it depends too on where it goes. Yeah, gimbal. I don't know. It's like it probably comes out already. I don't think it actually charged. I think the battery is dead. Ah. All right. Well, let me hold on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Yeah, okay. Something right. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Well, my gimbal ain't gimbaling anymore. I'm not sure. Let me just, yeah, just, we have a 5, we have 12. Yeah, 12 at 7.5.
more hours to go. I'm out of here. Yeah, it couldn't things. Let's see. Let's see. Those. All right, there we are. Perfect. 7.5. All right, we have 2, 4, 6, 7. 5 more to go. Mm. I'm gonna look to head home in a bit. Thanks for the likes, guys. 7 likes. Not bad at all. I've been running that saw for since 6 since 6 p.m. Almost 6 hours straight. I mean, there have been intermissions like now. All right, we have 8, 4 more. We have 9. What kind of max is that? 3 more. jingle alert. It's like 280S. I don't know. Whatever. But I set up that thing for not to go to bed at all. So here, so because if I want to looking around, man. Final cut. Final cut. 12. For brick. Good guys. One, two. Estoy bien. I can figure out from the channel. Yeah, man. Okay. So now. Alright. 12 pieces. So that's our 12 pieces right here. 0406860. My marker is drying up. Okay, so that's done. Let us highlight it green. Are we going 4 pieces at 2 inches? Let's get a good tip. Let's get a good tip. Yeah. Start this away. Mm. Yeah. We're going with 8 pieces. How was that? Oh, interesting. Mouse.
Ay, mama, ay, mama, ay, ay.
Buka, you're not going to TV, bro.
All right. What we got here?
Up is like 2 inches. The last touch. Pull. And I think what is by 4 top mounted to right together. I think that's very low. Into that thing. Like that down, down, like that. 1 by 1.5 by 2. Already sent me back. Blue field. Okay, cool. 2 1/4 by 3. Stop block. Watch 113 and 158. Well, I have a 2 by 2 block. They figure out what to do. Story. All right, so we got some blocks here. 25 All right, that's that. 7:21. No needs to go. Get out. All right, what we got here? Where are you at? I'm at Missouri. Trish Harris. Her name sounds familiar. Trish Harris. I'm at Missouri in the US. All right, what we got next? And I'm starting to get really exhausted. Funny thing is, I'm gonna leave at midnight, go home, shower, get in bed, and I may not fall asleep. My mind, my brain will just stay active. I might probably fall asleep 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Yeah, that sucks. All right, so we have inch and a quarter by 3 times 2.13. Two pieces at 2.13. Send 5 inches. Inch and a quarter by 3. Really now. All right, so we can find that. A quarter by 3, 5. Okay. And I found it. Inch and a quarter by 3, 5 inches. These people are the metric measurements, not metric, sorry, decimal. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right. Two, 2.13. 2.13 into 2 fraction. Thank God for AI. Thank God for Chat GPT. Makes my life way, way, way easier. Well, that's all that long explanation I brought. I got to see the time. Where is it? 1.3, 1.3, 1/8. Okay, cool. So 2 inches and 1/8. Two pieces at 2 inches and 1/8. Why do I feel like I'm putting off that? Really helps. Tomorrow is Friday. Well, in 20 minutes it's Friday. I'll be back here tomorrow. And I'll be back. I'm in Tennessee. Trish Harris. Which Trish is that? Trish. Which Trish? I can't. The name sounds familiar, but I cannot put a face to the name. I know a few Trishes. Trishes, plural. Trish Harris. Harris. Interesting. I don't know. All right, now going back that that's done. Right down the line. All right, so I guess all of that's in RBI, whatever bullshit. We're done. Now we're going to do it. Now let's do that. Yeah. That. All right, so we got a mark. Gotta mark that one. It's too short to be held in the price. So we're gonna go if I'm not sure. So one is hold on. Yeah, just like that. Là comme ça. Put our square. Stripe a line. So you can see. So perfect. All right, so what's next? What's next? I'm gonna go ahead and highlight all of these green because I can. What's that? What's that already? Yeah. So that's what I say. So grease. I'm sure about it because it's got this thing. Oh, shit. Shut down. by 3. Yeah, look at those things. Foot. 16 foot. Okay. 46. I didn't send it fast. I don't know. Maybe I'm never meant to do that. But by 16, it says foot. Oh, that's a foot. I don't know. I'll tell you that to see. Maybe I'll be there. I think I'm ready for it. So I think I'm ready to retire, yo. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. It's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. I have to be at work tomorrow at 8. Then I'm gonna be back here again tomorrow. Maybe until midnight again. 6 to midnight. Alright, so we got these two blocks. What is your number? Product number. You have. Okay then. Okay, cat and mouse. 2.1 free it was, right? Yeah. One line. Alright, look at that. Alright. 1828666. Right there. Show that in my box. Now I'm gonna look to go home. Alright, that stays. Goes there. That goes there. Put you here. Here. Charger. That. Wrap that. Mm. The moment I decide to go home, I start to feel exhausted right away. Instantly. Just you. Laptop brand new. Never try to be rapid. Yeah. Start. Yeah. I'm gonna cut this. I'll repeat the copy since I already. Let's open back. It's okay. Yeah, so homeward bound. All right. Wrapping it up, wrapping it up. Go home. By all means, it was midnight. You didn't see that. All right. Wow. Man, this is stupid, man. Like you would see. All right. I'm out of here. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. You never know. Gotta always be prepared. Always be prepared. You never know who's waiting for you on the outside. I didn't forget anything. I don't think so. Let me close that door. All right, guys. Sleep well. I'm out.